Look, let's move on to the US now, where Donald Trump continues to get down to business ahead of his inauguration. The president-elect has vowed to pursue the death penalty for violent crimes the day after Joe Biden commuted the death sentences of most prisoners on death row. Now, Trump posted to his platform Truth Social that he will direct the Justice Department to vigorously pursue the death penalty to protect American families and children from violent rapists, murderers and monsters. We will be a nation of law and order again, Trump added. Now, Stephen, this might be welcome news for Americans who are sick of violent crime taking over cities like New York, who are sick of undocumented migrants. Do you think that this will go down well among voters?
Absolutely, it will. I mean, voters have been wanting tougher law and order for many, many years. And we've got to be clear that we do talk about the Biden government, but in fact, it's not Biden making any of these decisions. It's a very far left cabal within the Democratic Party that is doing this purely for ideological reasons. They have an ideological objection to the death penalty. They would say the death penalty is actually racist. They would say the whole prison system is racist. And it's just amazing that, I mean, they're doing this now because they couldn't have got away with doing anything like this earlier, because they literally are commuting sentences from death to life of people who are horrifically cruel torturers and murderers. You don't show mercy to people who have been merciless to others. I mean, if anyone is going to show mercy to those people, it's God, but it should not be the state. Now, I actually happen to think that the death penalty is fundamentally grounded in the dignity of human life. That is, that human life is so sacred, that is, innocent human life is so sacred that when it is taken in first-degree murder, the proper punishment is death. And so in actual fact, the death penalty is premised on a very good principle, the sacredness of human life. And that principle has more or less been thrown out over the last 60 years. And I would ask people, since that principle has been thrown out and people have turned against the death penalty all around the West, do we think the justice system has gotten better for victims, or has it gotten worse? And I'll just leave you with that.
Yeah, look, I grew up in Singapore and they have the death penalty there, and it's worked for them in terms of crime, that's for sure. But I know it's not very popular in Australia. Now, Stephen, Evelyn, thank you both for your time tonight. That's all we have time for.